I have been waiting a long time for these images, and now we are getting them. I can finally show you the set box images because they no longer say confidential. These are from the New York Toy Fair. So I think the New York Toy Fair thing just started today, and I have been waiting for these images, and now we have them. People are getting the Ninjago 2015 Summer Wave images, and we are getting a Spinjitzu sort of game little function set back like Spinjitzu, like the spinners, but we're getting Airjitzu, so you kind of use a ripcord and they fly up into the air, and then when they hit the ground they keep spinning. It's a cool little function. I saw a video of someone showing it off, but now you can pause the video every now and then to get these images if you want to. You can look at them, but I wasn't gonna. It was quite a little bit of images, quite a few images here, so I wasn't gonna put them together that perfect. But I mean, you can pause it to see the pictures here, but you can see all these Airjitzu sets, and you can see there's a Moro and there's Airjitzu Zane, Moro, and you also get like a Wraith figure, him right there. So you get Moro and Wraith. Also in an Airjitzu, so you get the bad guys with the Spinjitzu, Airjitzu spinners. And with the ninja in their Airjitzu, though, they look like they're in their energy form from like the 2012 waves. They had their energy, but the suits are a little different. But like their faces look like they're in their energy form. So it makes me wonder if these Airjitzu will be doing, like, they'll be using something totally different with their powers to have this Airjitzu. So they look like they had their next energy form. I don't know how yet, obviously, but Airjitzu Zane, you see that there. But we have tons of more images, tons and tons and tons. We also have like an image of some names, like those little green ghost things right there, like blob looking things. Apparently those are called screamers. And there's also one of the ghost warriors called Spider, with a Y, so Spyder, so not an I. So his name is Spider, and he has like a spider blade, spider sword. He has like a spider on his sword. So yeah, his name is Spider, and there's Moro, of course. We know Moro, Wraith, but we don't know some of the other names. But wow, the final fight for the Destiny's Bounty looks like it has a ton of pieces. I think it might be the biggest set for Ninjago ever created, because it has like 1,200 something. I think it may be above the Battle for Ninjago City. So I think it's the biggest set they've had so far for Ninjago altogether. And what's really exciting about all of this is these are coming in only a few months. Well, not a few. I mean, they come this summer, but they're coming this year. These sets will come this summer. So if you think about it, it's not going to be that much further. Now, it says on these little price tags, I only got like a few of them, but on the price tags, it said like September, something with September and a TV. I think that might be meaning the next season will start in September. I don't know yet, but maybe. And I hope it starts sooner because the season ends in April for Cartoon Network, the tournament season. So, but yeah, so. And Ninja have like two suits again, so like the energy kind of suits with all the Airjitzu, and then they have their other suits with like the black mask and the other and then their color mask. So it's kind of like an interesting new piece there for that. But they have two suits again this year, so there's lots to collect. The Moro Dragon is $70. I think that's a pretty good deal for looking at the Moro Dragon because it looks awesome. And the Airjitzus are only $10. So I thought they would be like maybe $15 because it looks like kind of like a function sort of set that would be around $15, but they kept it at $10. So they will be as much as spinners were back in 2012. So that's nice. So yes, so if you want to collect like Moro at a really cheap price, you can get the Moro spinner or Airjitzu spinner for $10. So that was always a great thing with spinners. You were always able to get figures easier. Some figures easier. Now there's most of this wave though, it has figures and new figures and stuff and just the sets. So I mean it just has the energy looking ninja and basically Moro and Wraith, but it doesn't have many figures for the Airjitzu. Not many figures to like collect. There's tons of different ones and all the other sets. But yeah, so if you want to get some really different looking figures and all that, you might want to get the sets, or at least some smaller sets. You can see Ronin there as well, but you might want to get some smaller sets because or just sets because they have some really cool figures like some of the ninja suits and dragons and Ronin. There's a Ronin. I think that Ronin guy is good, so that's nice. I actually didn't really want him to be bad. Whoever it is, I didn't really want him to be bad because there's already enough bad guys here. You get all these ghost, spirit, whatever you want to call them, warriors. So again, this is in like apparently a toy fair in New York. So just there's so much. I know I've missed a lot on talking here, but you know you've seen the images and you can make your own predictions on what it all is. But I'm just here to show you the images here. But they are amazing, and also some of the images did come from a play. Wait, I have to wait for. But some of the images that I got, most of the images I got, came from a website called toyark.com. So if you want to visit there, you could probably go see some of the sets. But toyark.com had them. And yeah, so Airjitzu Zane, Ninja, all of them. They just look so awesome. All of it looks awesome. The new tournament sets come out in March, and these come out in August, the end of the summer. So this season looks awesome. This whole year just looks awesome. Really, really awesome. And the next season starts, the tournament season starts in about a week now, nearly about a week now on Cartoon Network. So if you want to see them there, episode 35 will come on February 23rd. But Airjitzu, I'm really excited about these Airjitzu and the Moro Dragon. I really want to get this Moro Dragon. But awesome sets, and I've been waiting for these. But I'm just so happy that Ninjago is just, they're doing so much for Ninjago this year. It's just so awesome. And then we get a movie next year. So we get so much coming. So Ninjago is going so strong right now. Ninjago is so strong right now. 2013, it didn't have anything new released at all. And it was just like a down year because it was the year between the final battle season and Rebooted. But now we have these. So at the tournament and this Ghost season. So that's it about that. And yeah. So again, the tournament sets come out in March and these come out in August. And they look awesome.